Hi, listen, here we are again. My phone has a cracked screen and you'll see reflections of my hands up on the top of the screen, and I'm really sorry about that. It kind of looks kind of cool, you know, like a 80s photo of someone looking off in the distance, and then there's another person over on the side who's the same person looking off the other way, and you know, they're like this, and then one of them's holding like a ball on the other side. Or I actually have that picture from like the JCPenney's photo shoot where I'm a little baby and I'm holding a ball. Got my red ball, pretty happy. Got my tarot deck, pretty happy. Okay, everyone, so let's do Aries to Pisces. Let's do your best self energies, okay? Your best self energies from Spirit. Aries to Pisces, current best self energies. We're getting ready for the preparation of the unwind, the letting go, the downturn, not the downturn, the letting go, letting it roll down the hill, you know, let the energy go. Energy doesn't die. Energy doesn't die. You can transmute it. You can transform it. You can, well, that's the same thing. You can absorb it. You can transfer it. I absorb all the good. I transfer all the good, and I transform all the bad, the things that make me feel bad. Okay. What am I talking about? Saint Michael, please protect all signs. Virgin Mother, please intercede on all signs' behalf, our highest selves, right now. All I really know is that they don't really care about us. I don't know. All right, I can't beatbox for shit. Maybe someday I'll try it on GraceDAmore. All right, GraceDAmore. Let's hear about Aries' best self. We have a decision maker, someone who's coming out, working hard, despite adversity. They're coming at it from a place of love. Missed opportunity. They realize that. Aries realizes that they missed an opportunity, that they were offered this, but they're going to let it go. They're going to let it go. It hurts, but they're going to let it go. They're kind of hanging on to the hurt. Okay, wait. Okay, but wait. I see it growing anyways, despite it, and it's kind of a roundabout. They just said, we're gonna round about, and then a minute on and up, and then a minute back, in and out the valley. Because coming around, somebody's coming back around. Holy shit, 10 of Cups. 7 of Cups, pick of the litter, your choice. What makes you happy? Don't wait, act now. Okay. Aries, some misplaced work has kind of turned into love, family, balance, opportunity, growth, investment, saving pennies. You scrunched and scrunched. You saved your pennies. And now you're due for some love, Aries. Love that. Okay. Cool. Don't wait a minute. Go for it. Go for the love. The love option. The love option, Aries. All right. Taurus. What's up, homie? Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Okay. And Taurus. Here we go. Okay. Taurus. Okay. Here we go. Taurus. Best, highest self energy. Oh man. What's going on, Taurus? Your energy is your best self. I don't think that's correct. You're kind of kicking yourself a little bit. I didn't listen to my intuition. I didn't listen to myself. I came out too soon. This was an investigation gone awry. This has been a burden. They don't see me. Wow. I'm working hard, I'm waiting. Don't know what song I'm singing, but I'm working hard. Hey, would you Could you just? That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool, cards. Wild Unknown, you behave. Okay. I said behave. You're not listening to me. Alright. Knight of Wands. See, yeah, going too fast was the problem. You took it too fast for yourself. You didn't wait. Impatience, going too fast, way too fast. You crowned this person king before they were even a page, they just said. And so, yeah, you learned what not to do. Oh, God, here we go. This is your best self. No more sads, no more sads. You have kind of a non-committal energy here. Making new rounds here. I'm talking about Gemini season for you really coming out here because you're starting up your cycles. This eclipse is going to send you into a very cautious energy where you're going to try to keep taking a step back. You have to keep going, Taurus. You have to keep going. If you don't keep going, life moves pretty fast. Something from Ferris Bueller. But yeah, if you don't keep going, it's going to go on without you. So try to keep working on yourself. This is going to be a tough energy for Taurus. This is going to be the full moon eclipse in Scorpio. Pray for togetherness, tools, resources. I do see you shining as usual. Go to your go-tos, they said. Utilize the energies and the spirits that you have. Use your tools. You are abundant and wealthy. Despite when a flower starts to wilt, they still have like growing leaves and there's still some life left in you, okay? I'm seeing flowers again here. Despite that life is upside down, you're still growing flowers, whether it's literally or, metaphorically. You're still doing it. You're still doing it. Okay, Taurus. Well, I'm sending you love and prayers. I hope that you're okay. And your highest self is truly like those seedlings, like coming through the cement, at the end of the world. Very strong and very delicate at the same time, It's like reminds me of Wall-E, when the plant starts to grow. Okay, Gemini. Highest self for Gemini. Let's do it. Highest self for Gemini. Highest self for Gemini. Let's go, Gemini. Let's go. Ooh, ah. Let's go, highest self. Here we go. Highest self for Gemini. Let's go, Gemini. Ooh, ah. Let's get crazy. Let's get nuts. Look for a purple banana till they put us in the trunk. Let's go. All right. Say Michael. We already did that. The blessing. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Oh, there you are. You don't want it to end, but it ended. You were having a really beautiful time with someone. Deep soul connection here. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You're sad you had to go. You're sad you had to go. And there you are, Queen of Swords, moving back into your energy. This person really made you feel like yourself. I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. I want to thank you. It was good. It was good. Look at how they're looking at each other. Hello. The Canadian geese and the swan making friends. Hello. Could be a friendship energy, a deep friendship energy, one that has really intimate, loving connection. We've got the twins here, the twins sacrificing for one another, holding each other. Yeah. The twins, it's like the Gemini looks for a twin to be like them. And and they found some kind of like upgraded self for themselves. Interesting. They came out with their truth. Yeah, they came forward. Ooh. They thought it might be, you know, a bad decision. Maybe they spoke too soon. Maybe they moved a little bit fast, Gemini. Maybe you went a little fast, you know, because now you're being put into a position of waiting till next time. They didn't really offer or requite it. And so you turn back into yourself very quickly. You feel like this person is a win. You feel like this person or this energy here, that actually it's a victory in family, that you added them to your big, big, big family. 10 of Pentacles. A major victory for your long term was this journey here. The truth. Truth is transcendent of duality. So I feel like lightning crashes in the night. The angel up in high, pale blue colored eyes. I feel like there's lots of characters in this too. This could be more than one energy, that you feel like you're a mother hen and that now you have to go back to being like normal self. So maybe it was a really good weekend and you had a lot of fun with the kids, or you could have, you know, taken care of a lot of people and now you're feeling sad because you got like, you're a temporary energy, you know, and so you feel like left out from that, you know, and feeling kind of like nobody wants me long term, like nobody wants me for the long term, but I feel secure. I feel secure in me. I love me. Like Gemini, you're really expressing security and self-love here and longevity. Feeling maybe unappreciated if you are in a long-standing family aspect, and maybe you added a family member who's far away now. The truth. The truth is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. The truth. Cancer. Higher self, Cancer. What's your higher self, Cancer? Boom, 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 boom. Cancer, what's your higher self? Cancer. Hello. 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 Cancer. Come in. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Cancer. Hi. Is this on? This thing on? Cancer. What's your higher self, please? Okay, let's do it. Oh, what happened? Oh my gosh. Over the moon. Over the moon, it's out of control. Can you believe this? It's out of control. Emperor reversed. Commitment. Emperor reversed. The commitment is out of control here. But also like really like your go-to coming back. You had a lot of energies going on here, a lot of secrets coming out, a lot of you felt like you couldn't control nothing. So what did you do? You let it go. Let it go. You didn't let your mind get into it. You definitely worked with this. Work with the situation. You went with it. You found peace. Oh, and a little something in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little burning. Not like in the STI way. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm just saying. It's the rejection offer that made you grow. Interesting. You like the weight. You feel... What's this about? This is a very interesting dynamic. Like, things are shifting. You're going to make a decision soon about what's right and wrong for you. I think like you're just exploring new energies, Cancer, of when to slow down, when to stop something, when it's right and wrong for you. You found peace with your commitment, but it's also a burden. So you kind of like stay quiet in that energy. You don't approach it because it's kind of like just there and you know it's there. Two of Wands, Two of Swords reversed. So having the experience, knowing what you offer, and waiting for the deal maker here, which didn't really come. And now you have a judgment decision to make where I feel like you're going to start, you know, backing off, or this isn't like a predictive energy, actually. This is more of your best self. So I feel like a decisive you is your best self. I feel like backing off and no pressure you is your best self. I feel like working with others is your best self, and working on things that build a community is your best self. Waiting for the right person and the right energy to come towards you, and finding inner peace, just knowing that there's chaos in relationships. Knowing that there's wants and desires in relationships that you can't have sometimes. Letting go of control. Letting go of emotions. There's a lot going on for you, and I really feel you in that moon energy of discovery and seeing some things about some corners of your life that you weren't really looking at before. So that's coming up. These are turning into like eclipse readings, which I should have just done that. But, you know, we still got a couple days before the eclipse, so I can still prepare you, your best self, so that you can, you know, have that eclipse energy where you won't see a moon in the sky even. It's a dark eclipse. So the moon won't even be visible, even though it's not a new moon. It's a full moon. You won't even see the moon on the full moon, is what I'm reading. So, I don't know. If anyone wants to chime in, let me know. Okay, so we have Leo. Leo, your best self. Oh, hey Leo, what's going on here? You getting in your own way? Leo, what's going on with your best self? Leo's best self. Leo's best self. Oh, wow. Leo, what's happening? Okay, Leo. You're putting out fires over here. This is you. Queen of Cups energy. Interesting, Leo. Your best self is a very emotionally feminine and inspiring, and very much gathering and loving and making sure everyone's okay. And you know what? Getting rid of conflicts and competition, but not also receiving a lot of recognition for it. And two, behind you, you have this King of Cups. So look at that. Back to back. You're like doing work about other people. You know what? King of Cups here, absent. Matching divine energy, but absent. Far away. Chose to leave. Yeah. Chose to leave. Okay. Page of Wands. Reversed. Four of Cups. Three of Wands. Waiting for King of Cups. Bad decision. Don't wait for this person. Gotta let them go figure it out. And you know what? These other people too. They don't know. They don't know who you are. They don't know how much you offer. You feel like they just take and take and take. And so you're waiting for the King of Cups energy. I feel like you need to be cracked open. Transformation is happening because of regret, because of pain, because of sorrow. Your transformation energy, Leo, is happening. You decide to be a very restful, peaceful place. You transform into a very open energy about your pain and your process. You let go. This is going to be a huge letting go process for you, Leo. I feel like there's a lot of transformation coming up here. Hopefully this turnaround, you don't even know what's in store for you, because This sacrifice is not unfelt. It's not unseen. It's a Lamb of God message. It's a Lamb of God message. You've been doing a lot of sacrificing. And so just go where you have space to change. Rest a lot. Meditate, please. And rest assured you're going to be able to let things roll past you that don't serve you, unless it serves your truth and the undoing of the lies that have been told about you. Interesting energy. Leo. Kind of a sad one. Oof. Virgo. Virgo energy, best self. Virgo energy, best self. Virgo energy. Virgo energy, best self energy. Virgo, wow, you're really coming out of a I can't energy, trying to make an offer here of commitment, like really trying, using your sweetest qualities to get out of the sadness and having a lot of passion towards new energy and the commitment, maybe with a Taurus. Again, Father of Pentacles here, Daughter of Swords. So they're watching you too, and they want you to also come out of your heartbreak, but they're not quite there yet with the commitment, right? This could be business energy as well. Having really hard time with money and trying to come out of that. Trying to come out of that by making yourself, wealthier. You've been losing sleep over this energy, It causes you to get mean, and that's not really who you are. Get mean. Oh, and she's a Virgo too, I think. There you got me, that's how you got me. You taught me to be mean. Now I ran out of white dove's feathers to soak up the hot piss that comes from your mouth every time you address me. A little angry, Virgo. Yeah, 9 of Cups reversed. Not going for what you don't want. Really exploring and discovering is your energy. It's your best self. Truly stopping any emotion towards what you don't want, what you know you don't want. Anything that causes you hesitation, anxiety, instability, unrest, anything that causes you to get angry, to use harsh words, to get out of your truth of what you see as abundant and loving. Discovery. Okay. Polarity. Let's be honest. Libra. Okay, Libra. Can we get some... Can we get a comeback for Libra? Can we get a comeback for Libra? Your best self. That's your readings. I've been super harsh for Libra. I'm sorry. Can we get a better Libra energy here? Best self for Libra. Libra. 6 of Wands. 9 of Swords reversed. 5 of Wands. 9 of Cups. And Page of Wands reversed. Okay. Well, Libra. Victory at all costs. Victory at all costs. You're not going to let this anxiety get you down. You're going to stay on your sleep schedule. You're going through a lot of inner struggle. You're going to overcome it. You're going to get what you want. I wonder what this Page of Wands reversed is about. Yeah, a lot of your secrets came out, right? And you were, you're starting from scratch. bravely entering, boldly going where no person has gone before for you. You don't want to be this child anymore. You don't want to be this learning child. You want to take action and just take over, they said. There's unrest regarding an unfortunate event with a soulmate, an old friend, you know, someone who is deep-rooted with you. There's still some inner peace missing here. There's inner peace missing here. I don't feel like this is over. You're approaching that very slowly, very delicately, and growing like crazy from it. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You may have a Taurus here. Six of Cups, I'm hearing Cancer. Six of Wands, I'm hearing Leo. With the Knight of Wands as well. So these might be influential energies around you. This could be a father figure themselves that are helping you heal, you know. How do I move on? Well, this is what I would do, son. Yeah, you're not ready to come out yet. You're still working on it. I feel like you're still working on self here. The victory is because of your refusing to let things get you down or hold you back. And also with your decision-making, coming out of like a very difficult time and starting over from nothing, like from negative energy, really. Moving forward, despite, you know, the misfortune that stands here, actually the central piece is the soulmate. And so you all are slowly but surely moving in opposite directions, but there is a very mature energy and an energy here that has reliability, listening, growth. It's not ready yet. It's not baked. It's not baked, Libra. It's getting there. Okay. Let's do Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. Scorpio. We're not feeling like ourselves, are we? Are things going too well for you? Are you afraid of success? I think you have some learning to do here about success. If you decide to step into your emotional vulnerability and let go and transform, I think you'll even upgrade your successes. The wheel's turning in your favor right now. There's third-party energy here, maybe in a relationship, definitely. With a Leo. Scorpio, you're calling back this queen into your life. You're looking for them. You had an energy there that didn't work out and you wish you could reunite with them. You're calling them back. You're trying to call them in. You feel like they're your higher calling, like they were a happy place. You're not nurturing yourself in the meantime. It's a lost connection. And that's what needs to change. Stand your ground. They said stand your ground in the Hierophant and the Sun. What makes you happy? What do you commit to, Scorpio? You got to hang out in that energy there. You have to sort of uphold, retrieve, and stagnate in this energy of commitment and standing your ground in a happiness energy. What makes you happy? What are you committed to? I think that you're doing some things that are harming yourself here. You'll ultimately listen to your intuition, which is good. I feel you have depth, like the rain. Like I can't stand the rain against my window. I can't stand the rain against my window. Pain. Pain is the word. You're a clever bunch, Scorps. See a lot of number 2 energy here. There's just one, number 2, but I'm seeing it be very prevalent. Seeing number 5, which is struggle. Struggle's real, man. 11, 8, 7, 12. Lots of different numbers sticking out here. Think about your relationship to these numbers. Look them up when you see numbers, okay? They want you to heed your higher calling. You have the Hierophant on the board and the High Priestess on the board. So you have a spiritual couple. So this person is definitely with you in spirit. They were definitely a spiritual match for you. So whether they're far away or you're close by, you're still like calling out for them. So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. And it doesn't help to know you're just time away. Whoa, you're so far away. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's a good song. I hope you're okay. Oh, yeah, some sad energies. I guess this is going to be a very releasing full moon. Don't manifest, okay? My suggestion would be not to manifest. Don't gather releasing energy, right? This is a gather no moss kind of full moon to prepare for, so November 20th, I believe, is the day. It's an eclipse. Get your popcorn. I'm gonna watch Disney movies with the kids. If I can. You're just time away. Yeah, you're so far away. Okay, we're on Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's going on, Saggy? The truth. You're really starting to be honest with yourself, Sagittarius. What truly makes you happy, what your divine providence is. You're not happy because of a relationship, and you know it. You know it. You know this isn't you. This is an attachment that you have, okay? That a relationship will make you happy. You're really coming out of your shell about it. You're going towards a situation, perhaps with a Cancer, but you're going towards a situation that isn't balanced. It's throwing you off. It's not the right move. Single energy is the right move for you. This person is unapologetic, and that's why it's not the right move. You have, if the more you go towards this person, the more you take away from your independence and your stability. Okay, so you're 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You're fucking around with success here. Like, they're telling you to not grow this seed. You really think it makes you happy. Man, this is like a bad fucking habit. This is like a disease, Sagittarius. I see you standing strong in it, though. I feel like you're the one being like honest, being skilled, and being like very, very independent here, despite it, and pulling through. You know, you can pull off the 10 of Pentacles by yourself, okay? So they really want you, this person is really trying to take over your stability and your strength, and that, like, you really had to, like, work hard against this person. It could be at work too, you know. You've really had to work hard to maintain your balance in this situation, and, like, make sure that you were taking care of yourself the whole time and building your banks, you know, building your coin. It's time to come out of that energy and be abundant here. I think that's your truth, and I think you know it. I think that being single right now is probably your best self, even though long term would be nice with someone else, wouldn't that? All right, so let's do Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, Cappy, we have, okay. We had an unfortunate event happen here. It's like you found a soulmate and you thought it was a bad call. Like you thought you made a bad judgment call, so you kind of like abandoned it, but you didn't really know what you had here. You're looking at it like really not with a lot of gratitude, but it finds like you win. And sometimes the win card is a victory that's not, well, we'll see. Yeah, you're really bad. Okay, so you're really bad at standing your ground with this person, and they're really bad at like taking over too much. And like, you really actually don't want to work with this energy. You don't feel like you can build anything with it. The thing about it is, like, you feel like they're a cheater or something, and you've kind of misjudged the situation. I feel like you're trying to like upper hand the situation and get a one up or a leg up on this person who's really left you with a sour taste. So you going within because you don't want to fight. You don't want to lose it entirely. You're actually moving towards it. You're going within so that you can like discover what's going on. You don't want to lose this energy, and so you're moving towards it. You have clarity here when you do decide to. You feel like the abandonment here was not fair. There was an abandonment, and you're really standing in your singular energy here. This is your strength right now. This is your best self. You learned something here. You learned a lot about power dynamic. You learned a lot about who you want to build with, and you want to resolve it, but it's still there, kind of. You're slowly working towards a more solitary energy, and you don't feel right in that energy either. I feel a lot of like confusion. Really good person here that you had to let go of. It was really close. Really close to what you wanted, and really close. You both were close to each other. It's not fair, he said. It's not fair. It's not fair. I feel you feeling like a sense of wanting to fix it, but not right now. So that's Capricorn's best self right now. So yeah, moving through. We have, what's up next? Aquarius. Aquarius, best self energy. Aquarius, best self energy. Aquarius, best self energy. Best self energy, Aquarius. We have, again, non-committal stuff. Really letting it go. Really letting it go. Maybe this isn't your forever, but it sure is a fun get-together. Maybe that's a past energy that you used to be married to, or you're a divorcee, but you're now in a new commitment. Something here going on about truth and lies. The truth and the lies. Ooh, this is a game. Oh, you've got a willpower going on here, Aquarius. Let's go. Letting go of the past, strategically planning to let go in the future in whatever you do, and having strength to overcome anyone who lies to you or approaches you too soon. I see a commitment here, but I see it mostly to yourself. Yes, a sense of peace and a sense of rejection here. Rejection that causes you actually to feel really a lighter load in life. You stop talking to them. You already told them everything. You're not offering. You already told them everything. You're not offering, you know? It brings you peace to take this out of your life, this aspect. Whoever you're not talking to, you know? It's not like they don't know anything. They know everything they need to know. And you don't owe them anything. You don't owe them an apology or an explanation for your feelings, which you've already explained. You just don't see it as the right energy or the right fit for you. You're being very guarded because maybe the past is trying to come back to you and you're moved on from the past. Or maybe that you found peace in what you have right now in your commitment, either to self or someone else. And so there's no secrets here. You're very transparent. You're letting go of something very difficult that you had already navigated. And I feel like it's like a really long ago, like energy, like a divorce or something like that. Cool. I'm like kind of tired today, as you can tell. Pisces, you're up last. As per usual, Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Pisces. Okay. So Pisces, what's going on? Pisces, what's going on? What's your highest self, baby? What's your highest self, baby? What's your highest self, baby? Commitments. Oh boy, what's going? Wow, this is really push-pull. Okay, well, maybe it was like jumping in really fast, and now you're feeling like really like maybe more independent in the relationship. Maybe you're really having a hard time with that, Pisces, being independent in the relationship. And you know, I know your independent streak, and I know that you need to have like it flow like water. See through me like water, through me like water, see through me like water. All right, so I feel like you have a weakness for this person. There may have been a Leo in your past. You're working on it. You're working on it. You're not seeing your day in the sun yet with it. You're definitely working. You might be moving. You might be moving. You've been through a lot in this relationship. It's transforming, that's why. Here they come. Back again. What's the song? Something about back again. I'm not sure what the song is. Well, you're kind of manifesting them back to you. You've had a number of choices, been in your moon energy, but I feel like you've mastered this for quite some time. You've been a master of deep energy for a really long time, and that's your life, isn't it? So I feel like you're very much in charge. You might be with an Aries. I'm seeing another Pisces perhaps. I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Leo. The Leo I don't think is working out. The Taurus is that, if so, it's that past energy that, yeah, was really laborious here. And the Pisces energy, you know, you're calling that back in. It might be yourself you're calling back in, you know, a return of self here. You feel like you really lost a lot of money in this situation too, which isn't... Oh, Pisces, you're not the best with money, are you? Very emotional spender. This person might come through for you in that regard, and also like relieve some of your emotional health with that. You might have somebody that's like very much like protective and guarded for you, guarding over you in this energy that you're pulling up or you're digging up from the past of like your one true soulmate that really got away. You might be returning back to that energy. I see a, you know, Scorpio energy too here. Scorpio energy here too. Two here. But that's what I got for the signs on their highest best selves. Kind of gets a little trippy, doesn't it? Okay, bye.